Hey, it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy, postpartum, and motherhood related. I am a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services that I offer, my childbirth education courses, my weekly blogs, and my merch. It's been extremely busy for me. I have had two clients kind of deliver back to back, so and then with moving and like all that, it's just been in adjusting and all that, it's been extremely busy for me. But I just want to get on here and share a story with you that is out of Kentucky. Very heartbreaking story that I have so many questions about, but I'm going to share this clip with you and come back and we'll talk.
Police say the Bullitt County mother accused of murdering her two sons told a detective it was an accident.
WDRB's Darby Bean was in the courtroom today, where for the first time we are hearing what that mother told investigators right after the crime.
Tiffany Lucas is still in jail, but she was brought here to the courthouse on Tuesday, where a detective revealed some of what she said in an interview after her sons were shot.
We'll call Tiffany Lucas.
In an orange jumpsuit and handcuffs, Tiffany Lucas walked into the courtroom and sat down next to her attorneys without saying a word. She's charged with the murders of her sons, 6-year-old Maurice Baker Jr. and 9-year-old Jaden Howard. Police say a neighbor found them shot inside their Bullitt County home.
And we love them so much. So many other people really love them and could have been there to help them. But she wouldn't allow that. She was too selfish. And now they're gone.
Family members of the boys who sat through court Tuesday say they were good, happy kids.
They should both be here today in school, going to school, learning, playing sports.
In court, Bullitt County Detective Richard Beal said after Lucas was taken to the sheriff's office, she was in the interview room for about 3 hours.
I asked Miss Lucas if she meant to hurt her children. She indicated that it was an accident.
He said she also told him no one else had been in her home and that she left the gun in the bedroom.
She also made some comments such as, quote, "I'm in such a bad spot," end quote. Quote, "I'm so stupid," end quote. End quote, "I would never do anything like this unless someone manipulated me," end quote.
Nobody can manipulate you to do such a horrific thing. Nobody can manipulate you to do that. That's yourself.
Beal also said there's surveillance clips from neighbors, one showing Lucas outside and the other that doesn't show Lucas but does have audio of what sounds like 4 gunshots.
And approximately 4 minutes and 28 seconds later, Miss Lucas exited her home and yelled for help.
The case now going through the court system.
She showed no emotion. She shows no emotion.
Those family members of Maurice Baker Jr. who we spoke with said they will be here every time Lucas is in court.
So that was the story. And okay, so it was said that, you know, this mother and her 2 young sons, the mother's name was Tiffany Lucas. I think she's 32 years old. She had sons that were 9 and 6. And they were, you know, the neighbors said that they were, you know, typically very quiet. You know, they would see the kids outside sometimes playing, but for the most part, the mother, Tiffany, was, you know, alone. They didn't really see too many people like come and go and things of that nature. There was also said allegedly that CPS had been involved with this mother and these young boys before. Like CPS had been called, you know, quite a few times out. And it looks like, you know, nothing was done. It was also said that there was, you know, she had been locked up, you know, done some jail time due to drug use previously. And the community as a whole, I feel like a lot of the times we fail our children. I know that some people feel like, oh, well, those are not my children, or, you know, because it's not happening to you, it doesn't matter. But it really does matter. And the fact that CPS had been called, you know, several times for these children, you knew that something was not right. She claims it was an accident. her neighbors actually were the ones that heard the gunshots. So it was 4 gunshots, like within an amount of 30 seconds. Both young children, unfortunately, were shot in their heads. And she said it was an accident. But by the time the police officers arrived, you know, the neighbor was in there, you know, trying to, you know, see about the young boys, trying to see if there's anything that, you know, he could possibly do. And she was outside, I guess, surrendering or whatnot. When she went up for, I guess, arraignment, or went to before the judge, there was some talk about her saying that she was hearing like stuff through like the Wi-Fi or like Facebook or social media that was like manipulating her to do what she did. And so now I'm not sure if she's going to try to use some type of mental illness plea or some type of psychosis or what. But my thing is, you choosing to not only kill your children but to shoot them in the head, I don't see how it was an accident. People like to try to use the fact that they hear voices and things like that all the time. Not to say that there aren't people who do go through those things, but people use it so much. It's like, who can you believe? Who is being honest? Who's telling the truth? And one of the little boys, I think it's the 6-year-old, his stepmother in that side of the family, you know, were saying that they had tried to reach out several times to try to, you know, be in his life, and, you know, that the mother, Miss Lucas, was just, you know, too selfish to allow it. It just looks like there was just, I don't know. I can't really say what was going on, but as a mother, it's heartbreaking that you know, get to the point that you just wake up and you want to take your kids' lives. Someone made an interesting point. I was watching a video on this a few days ago, and they were saying that I don't think anyone wakes up or, you know, plans when they have children to say, you know, I'm going to have children to one day take them out. I don't think anyone has that intention, but it's just happening more and more frequently. And quite honestly, I don't even, looking at her mugshot, it don't even look like she has any type of, like, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's just really no remorse or feeling about it whatsoever. It's just sad. It was really sad. My condolences to the family. My prayers to the family. I'm looking forward to see, you know, what else, you know, comes out, or what defense she's going to try to use, to see what she says in regards to all of this. But I just want to get on here and share this story with you all really quickly. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful holiday, and please be safe out there. As always, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.